Welcome back to the Morning Edition. Concerns over HIV and AIDS continue to spark attention on the world stage. New information released on the virus. And here to talk about the situation is local epidemiologist Glenise Johnson. Glenise, welcome to the Morning Edition.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So talk to us a little bit about that global report and how are we monitoring that?
Well, the Global AIDS Monitoring Report is instituted by UNAIDS, and basically many countries came together to make a political declaration that they're going to try to reduce HIV transmission and eliminate AIDS by 2030 in the world. And so in order to monitor how well we're doing with getting towards that goal, we actually have to create this report every year to measure how well we're putting people on treatment, how many people know their status, how well we're able to eliminate mother-to-child transmission, etc.
What is the current status of HIV and AIDS here in the Bahamas?
So currently we're able to estimate about 6,025 people are living with HIV in the Bahamas today. The majority of them we believe to be male, about 56%.
And who can you say is being affected, or which groups can you say are being affected in the country?
Well, all groups actually. When you look at the data for 2018, we've seen about 65% of them tend to be male. However, when we look at it by age group, we have HIV cases across all age groups. Our largest age group for this year tended to be 2018 tended to be 15 to 24-year-olds. And
what can you say about mother-to-child transmission?
We have come a long way with mother-to-child transmission reduction. In 1997, we had a mother-to-child transmission rate of about 26% of HIV-positive women, transmitting the virus to their babies. Now we see about one case a year or so. So we've reduced it down to about 2%.
Have you seen any new trends on how many, Bahamians are actually diagnosed with HIV and AIDS in the Bahamas currently?
Yeah, when we look at data over time, say compared 2009 to 2018, we saw a 50% reduction in the number of new people who were newly diagnosed with HIV, from about 309 cases to down to 154. Tell us a
little bit more about testing. Is it just going to be here in Nassau, or is it going to be around the islands as well?
Well, HIV testing is available throughout the Bahamas and all different islands in the Bahamas. However, we do have rapid testing available in Nassau, free of cost to anybody who wants to avail themselves at Royal Victoria Gardens.
And are we recording, these deaths and the diagnosis? Are we keeping proper data on these numbers?
Yes, that's my job. Yes, we do. When we look at deaths, we've seen a reduction also in that. So about by 36% between 2009 and 2018.
And any advice you want to give to persons out there to, make attempts to decrease those numbers, education-wise?
Absolutely. We make an effort to, with our own prevention unit and also working with NGOs to make sure that people know their status by making HIV testing available to everybody. And those who are positive, HIV treatment is free to the general public, and it does not matter who you are. Is available.
So when are we going to be doing our next report?
Well, we are currently gathering information for the Global AIDS Monitoring Report for 2020, and we're working with our stakeholders to actually be able to monitor how far we've come.